What if I told you that a 15-minute checkup could be the difference between life and death? And what if, bear with me, that same checkup could mean you avoid chemotherapy, surgery, or even a very awkward conversation with your in-laws about your will? Yeah, we're going there. This isn't about fear, it's about power. Real, data-backed, life-saving power. Because early cancer detection doesn't just help, it changes the game entirely. Let's make something clear. Cancer isn't one disease. It's more like 100 tiny battles happening inside the body, each with its own tactics. But there's one truth they all share. The earlier you catch it, the higher your chance of survival. Take breast cancer, for example. When it's caught at stage 1, the 5-year survival rate is nearly 100%. You hear that? 100%. But if it's discovered at stage 4, that drops to 29%. That's not a little dip. That's a fall off a cliff. Colon cancer tells the same story. Caught early, you're looking at a 91% survival rate. But wait too long and it plummets to around 14%. 14%. If your car only had a 14% chance of starting tomorrow, you'd be at the mechanic tonight. So why don't we treat our bodies the same way? And I get it. People delay screenings all the time. We tell ourselves, I feel fine. I'll do it next month. It's probably nothing. Or my personal favorite. I Googled my symptoms and WebMD says I might be turning into a vampire. Great. Now you're sick and immortal. But here's the truth. Most cancers don't shout. They whisper. And by the time we actually feel symptoms, it's often too late. That's why screenings exist. Not to react, but to stay ahead. Now here's some good news. Technology is on our side. Low-dose CT scans are catching lung cancer earlier. Colonoscopies and FIT tests are saving lives from colorectal cancer. Pap smears and HPV tests have made cervical cancer nearly preventable when caught in time. And now, we're even entering a world where a simple blood test, known as a liquid biopsy, can scan for signs of cancer DNA. Yes, science is basically becoming a superhero. But here's the thing. Tech only works if we use it. If you're over 45, get that colonoscopy. If you're a woman over 40, talk to your doctor about mammograms. Got a family history? Ask about genetic testing. Honestly, if you're alive and breathing, stay curious. Ask questions. And no, watching medical dramas doesn't count as preventative care. Sorry, Grey's Anatomy fans. Look, early detection doesn't just save lives, it saves everything that comes with life. More birthdays, more morning coffees, more late-night conversations, unexpected hugs, and those quiet, everyday miracles. This isn't about living scared, it's about living smart. So the next time your brain says, I'll do it later, remember, later might not come with the same odds. Book the checkup, take the test, ask the question, because your life, it's worth those 15 minutes. If this message hit home for you, send it to someone you love. Maybe even someone who's been putting it off. And if you're into real talk backed by real data, stick around. We've got more coming.